Yeah.
Dude, you're going a lot faster than you were last year.
I'm not used to the tire sliding out, and I have like no power to pick it up.
Oh, you're doing great. Yeah, you're not far behind us. Take
I'm getting used to it.
We're gonna take this to Rampart Range Road to head down towards Hotel Gulch.
Rampart Range to Hotel Gulch? Okay. Wow, guys. You hear that? I'm going faster than I did last year. It's kind of funny because these guys are tearing off on me. That's the FLB Club and Scott, whose channel I forgot. Maybe if I remember it or if someone tells me, I will put it in the description below. In the meantime, how has everyone been? I know I just had that awesome story of my kid breaking his collarbone and me feeling like I broke my back. But I'm out riding. I'm still wearing a back brace, which, yeah, it sucks. Taking it easy. Trying out that Shinko 805 on the rear. It does slide a little more than I was comfortable with, but, man, you know, when I left last night, I had a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, that's a good story. Talk about that story. Oh, I should do a story on that one. Whatever. You know what, I got one for you. So, here's my story today. It's about my first car. My first car was a 1985 Chevy Cavalier. It was gold and rust colored. Had 4 doors, and as some of my friends were quick to point out the other day, within a week of buying it, I rolled it down a hill. Well, not rolled it down a hill. See, me and my friend, in his much newer Cavalier, were, let's say, racing. And it was a dirt road coming down from a radio tower. And I got into a bit of a slalom that I couldn't get out of because I'd only owned a car for a week. I'm still really bad at driving. So the car is swishing back and forth. And I think I'm getting control, and there's a school bus coming up the hill, which he does not remember seeing. But trust me, there was a school bus. I did everything I could to not hit it, and I did not hit it. However, my car skidded off to the right. When that happened, the tire caught traction on the gravel off to the right, instead of the mud that it was sliding in before. Slingshot the car straight across to the left into a dirt embankment. Now, when it hit the dirt embankment, I was probably going about 40 miles an hour, but luckily back then, those cars didn't have any of that fancy stuff like airbags or anything like that. So all I did was hit myself on the steering wheel. However, the car had enough momentum, and we were on a downhill slant, that I left the grill of the car and my license plate in the hill. The car rotated. I remember looking left and seeing the sun, and right and seeing the ground as the passenger window shattered towards me because it hit the ground. The car stayed on the passenger side and slid backwards, maybe 100 yards, give or take. At which point, it fell back on its wheels, facing up the hill in the opposite direction I had been traveling. My CD player skipped. Yes, I had a stereo that was worth $100 less than the car. But that's not the point here. CD player skipped. And I lost both the passenger side tires went flat. And I think both the front ones too. So 3 tires flat. So I get my buddy to drive me to the mall where we buy like 4 cans of Fix-A-Flat. And we get back. And I put the Fix-A-Flat in the wheels, and yeah, they didn't have holes in them. They had rocks in the bead. So no amount of Fix-A-Flat in the world is saving you from that. But I proceeded to drive the car on 3 flat tires, wobbly as hell, 5 miles to the local tire shop, which was a Sears at the mall. And I remember the guy walked out. He looked at the driver's side with his little clipboard. I got to the other side of the car, and that dude nearly dropped his clipboard as low as his jaw when he hit the ground. He came back in and said, "What'd you do?" I said, "That doesn't matter. Do you have tires? Because I'm sure not going to admit to an accident like that. No one's at fault. Well, I'm at fault, but no property damage other than my own. I'm 17. I'm not paying for my insurance to go up. I'll pay for a new window and some tires. That's all you get." So yeah, that was my car. It was called Tank. I couldn't open the rear passenger door after that because it had this cool chrome molding stuff that when it slid rolled over the door. So the next day at school during a free period, I was in the school parking lot with a rubber mallet and a screwdriver pounding that stuff back open. Just tang, 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 tang. So that I could use my passenger door again, yeah. It's a good car, bought it for $500. Sold it a little bit later for $250, I think, to a friend who I love, but dude, you knew what I did to that car. Why on earth would you buy it from me after that? But oh well. That's it for that one.
How you feeling? How's your back?
I'm dealing. I'm taking it easy on the bumps.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Ready?
Yeah, dude.
Let me know. I'll try to, keep an eye, but if you want to take a break or whatever, let me know.
No, you guys are good.